And joining us right now is Ms. Mumtaz Patel. Thank you very much, Mumtaz. You voted in phase 1 and I believe you still have the indelible ink in your hand. So would you like to show the sign? Would you like to show the sign to the viewers?
Proud voter in the Indian democracy.
Okay, Ms. Patel, you see, this is going to be the first big election of the Congress party, which the Congress party is going to face without Mr. Ahmed Patel, who was from Gujarat, who is from Gujarat. Do you think that the family will miss him in this election or at this crucial point? And when family, I don't mean just you, but the extended family, the Congress.
No, of course, not just family members, of course, but the party as a whole and also our voters, the public at large. So the party misses him, we all miss him, people here, especially in Bharuch, but I have seen this all across Gujarat, so many calls, so many people, they really miss him, but somehow we just feel his presence all around and we're hoping that he's giving us blessings from out there.
Mumtaz Patel, Aam Aadmi Party is the new kid on the block as far as Gujarat is concerned. So what is your assessment of the way they are positioning themselves?
So I think more than anything is the media that's made it a three-way fight. What we see on the ground, yes, Aam Aadmi Party is present in a few pockets. However, the rural base of Congress is very strong and the urban voters do tend to drift always towards the BJP. So only in a few pockets where the AAP is strong, if it's a urban area, I think it's going to dent the BJP more because AAP voters are traditionally urban voters. And in Gujarat, no matter what, it's always a fight between the BJP and Congress, and the rural voter base still remains strong. I mean, I don't think there are so many places I've gone to, they don't see beyond the Panja. They just say, ha, khabar che Panjo. So, you can't take away the Congress from Gujarat.
No, see, the reason why I asked this question is because there is a very natural question over here on how much damage will the Aam Aadmi Party do and who will they damage more, BJP or the Congress Party? You say BJP, but you see in all their campaigning, even Arvind Kejriwal is going on and saying you don't vote for the Congress. They've never been able to prove as an effective counter to the BJP for 27 years in Gujarat. Vote for us. So they're going after you in order to compete with the BJP.
So if I've understood correctly from my last few weeks in Gujarat, there are a lot of people who are traditional hardcore BJP voters, but they're very upset. So they are in that phase, in that frame of mind that, okay, if we are not going to vote for the BJP, we're not going to vote for anybody at all. So that obviously is not, it doesn't translate into votes for the Congress, but it does help Congress in some way. Regarding AAP, if you look at areas like Surat, where AAP does have a good presence, they are all traditional BJP voters. So if they are if people need an option, people who are upset with the BJP because anti-incumbency does fly high, then it would dent the BJP vote. I feel that.
Do you feel, Mumtaz, that Narendra Modi's image, Narendra Modi as a mascot, as a campaign, as a face, is being used to gloss over any possible anti-incumbency against the BJP at a local level? That here is one face which will take care of everything else.
So right now, I will speak as a conscious, aware voter. We usually vote in the Lok Sabha for a Prime Minister. I get that. However, when it comes to local elections, it should always be on local issues and for the local candidate. Now, if you see in Gujarat, we've had the Chief Minister being changed thrice in the last 5 years. So I don't know if it makes sense for the people to vote just in the name of the Prime Minister. We're all proud Gujaratis. We have a Gujarati Prime Minister. That's great. But I think in a local election, it should just be about the local candidate and the local issues.
But you see, you're saying that local issues matter and people must be made aware of them. But do they matter in an election, and particularly in the home state of the Prime Minister, Gujarat?
That is what we need to change. That is why we need to educate the voters. I mean, there has been a traditional pattern of voting for many, many, many years, but the youth that is coming up now, those who will vote in the future, they need to understand this, and it is for the media and all of us to educate them that, this pattern has to change.
Okay, so apprising people on the local issues is one point, and to that effect you feel that your campaign is more effective. But here is the thing, we've seen in the past that the Congress has not been a beneficiary. In fact, you have lost out majorly when certain personal attacks have been made. From Maut Ka Saudagar to Zehar Ki Kheti to Neech to Chaiwala, all of them have been spun around by the BJP and used politically and effectively against the Congress and in favor of the BJP. Even in this election, in this low-key election, two comments were made. Madhusudan Mistri's Auqat comment and Mallikarjun Kharge's comment on Ravan. And the Prime Minister and the BJP lapped it up.
Well, it's unfortunate that these comments do come. I would always say that it is not required. However, how to stage manage these comments into favor has always been a forte for the BJP. It is not that they don't make loose comments or they don't make controversial statements, but these do not get picked on, or even if the opposition makes a noise about it, it somewhere gets lost, I guess, in the media, social media. They have a better way of handling it, I feel.
No, so Ms. Mumtaz Patel, you're saying that you're basically advising the Congress that they should have avoided making these comments and kept that in mind.
It's not just Congress. Everyone should refrain from making unnecessary statements, because at the end of the day, it's the loss of the Aam Janta. And we always drift away from the problems and issues that the public faces. We all get involved and caught up in just making one big statement or the other. And it's the public who loses in the long run.
One more criticism, Mumtaz, is that the Congress party, instead of contesting elections and running a campaign in Gujarat, is more interested in a Bharat Jodo Yatra outside of Gujarat, in a non-poll bound state, in the south, in MP, in Maharashtra, thus not concentrating on the immediate challenge, immediate political and electoral challenge. How would you respond?
So Bharat Jodo Yatra is a social movement, and we have elections round the year, every few months. If one were to just keep elections in mind, how are you even going to spread a social message like this? So in fact, I'm glad that they decided to stay away from the elections and concentrate on the message that they're sending out to the people, to unite the country, to keep love and peace, brotherhood. So I don't see any fault in that. Regarding big rallies and this thing, I don't even understand, or I don't even know if that it's just crowd mobilization and a hype in terms of publicity. Whether those actually translate into votes, I don't know. If you have a big leader coming from any party, probably the crowd is stage managed. Crowd will come to see the big leader. But whether that will actually help in translating into votes, I'm not sure. So maybe that also needs to change in the future. You need to go on the ground, you need to talk to people, understand what the issues are, and then work upon it.
Now, one of the comments that have been made, Mumtaz, is that Congress runs a low-key campaign. Would you like to explain to our viewers what does low-key mean? I mean, how exactly do you carry out a low-key campaign in a high-voltage election?
So Congress has started Jan Sampark again, which is a fabulous thing. They've been going door to door. They've been explaining to people what the promises are. So that has been the low-key campaign. That's why you don't see the big ticket rallies. You don't see carpet bombing of all the star campaigners across. I think that that's going to be favorable in the long run.
And will it give you electoral dividends in this election?
Eventually.
All right. Mumtaz Patel, thank you so much for joining us on The Big Fight. Thank you so much.
Thank you.